All right, we're back in the wilds. Truly, we're in a wild place in apparently Canada somewhere. It's cold enough for you, and it's December 22nd, winter solstice, the shortest day of the year, and these four cubs have been stumbling through the freezing cold night. I think the only maybe saving grace here is that it is in fact not snowing, so I should turn off that. It's been a clear night, actually. Not snowing at all.
That and two of us are not in the Hamid form.
And it's completely flat. There isn't a hill. It's just flat lands and trees on the flats. So even though the snow is deep and you have to make your way through it, which helps you maintain body heat, perhaps, because there's a lot of work. But you might also lose a bit of body heat because I don't know that you all have winter boots. So it's been
in lupus form.
What was that? Oh yeah, lupus form is fine. Ish.
Exactly.
Not fine, but okay.
Yeah. Hashtag not taking superficial damage yet.
You're taking
I would
some, but
I would
less.
have winter shoes, but it'd be like city winter, not forest winter.
Just something that like prevents you from slipping on the horrible ice.
Yeah, it's something that's completely enclosed and not made of that spongy, breathable material. Something designed to keep a bit of heat in. And water out.
That's why you're all feeling the cold, and many of you, some of you rolled really well on the check, and shivering a bit in this climate. But I will say that not very far away from you as you're making
7-Eleven, we're saved.
Maybe not a 7-Eleven, no. Rather, it's a road, and it's fairly easy to see the road, because on the road is a truck, and it's standing by the roadside with all the lights on, all the yellow lights to warn that it exists, and yeah, that's what it's doing there. There's heat plume coming up from it, too. The engine is clearly on, and you can feel, even all the way, after having felt that smell of pristine forest air, I guess the glasswalkers are finally happy to have some gasoline air. Gasoline fumes.
We don't like it, but we're just more accepting of it.
Yeah. It's some exhaust, at least.
Gasoline smells good. It just does.
For Jake and Bryce, I feel it just is associated with the worm, and particularly in this place, it's just bad.
It's Sage, not as Jake. Jake probably hates it.
What sort of truck is it?
Oh, it's an 18-wheeler. It's like a full rig thing.
Is it a logger? Is it a car mover?
It has a logo. It says Grand Enterprises.
No, I meant logger. What's it looks like you're carrying? Or is it sealed?
Oh, no, it's not a logger. No, it's a sealed thing, yeah. Good question, what it might be carrying. You know what? How close do we want to get to this thing? There is a fellow there.
Quietly.
There's a fellow there who is very much dressed in all the winter clothes. You have your fur-lined cap that goes down over the ears, and he's working on something on the truck. His tools out, like he has a proper light setup that sheds light for him, like a lantern. Yeah, you can. The logo is written in a bold, all-caps, blocky font, where the G and the D are slightly larger than the other letters.
What was the name of the company again?
Grand. Says, you can see the slogan too. Breaking new ground, building new futures.
How do you guys want to approach this? Do you want to talk about this, or I can sneak up, try to get a better idea of what he's doing?
Wait, I'm good at stealth.
We can both go up.
Yeah, but alright, yeah. I guess I'll...
Unless Miles...
Stealth,
Is it Miles in this? Yeah, Miles. Do you think you could... Sorry, I'm just still getting into the names.
Jake.
Not Jake. Tell me, what's your character's name? Oh, it's
Bryce.
Bryce? Yeah, the capital. Couldn't remember whether that was the last campaign's one. We went through a few names. Yeah, if Miles or Bryce want to try to talk to them, we can sneak up, try to get you a better understanding of what's happening.
Yeah, maybe you can get a better look, and if he seems chill, I'll just talk to him.
Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea for us right now, but you two seem to be a lot more friendly with people. Because I am also mid-shift, and Luke is a dog.
Yeah, Jake is a dog.
Jake is a dog, sorry. Yeah.
The most social among you, it's gonna be Bryce or Miles, isn't it? Because we have a lot of persuasion coming from Miles, and Bryce has some insight, maybe? Is it gonna be two young kids emerging from the woods and just saying hi, or what's going on?
So is he working on the truck like he's repairing it?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Can we see what's wrong?
Not from here, you can't. You'll have to get closer.
You know what? Fuck it. Jake just starts slowly walking to the dude. He just
Okay,
You're
and then
a
I
dog.
I put my hand on the back of Jake and just quietly, and then I guess I'll sneak up since Jake wants to start heading up. I'll try to encourage him to sneak.
Okay. Sneaking. I'm gonna have to ask Miranda for a sneaking check here. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I could just take half and get 3 successes.
Yep. Yeah, we'll need 2 successes here. No problems at all.
Hell, that many dice, you probably could have just taken half anyway.
Nah, I've got 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I could have taken half, but
You never know. The fellow in question here is not noticing you coming closer. Bryce, Miles, what are we doing?
Yeah, Bryce will just look to Miles. You wanna talk to this guy? Say we're just... I don't know. We got
Yeah, I've
there
got a
to
plan.
go out in the forest and not we're lost.
Yeah, I think we just told Blasé. We just walk straight up to him and say, "You need any help?"
I mean, when you're shouting, you'll hear... Oh, shoot. Just hold on a mo. Yeah, okay. He'll crawl himself out from under the truck. You like the legs will... You have his legs sticking out there, and he comes out there. And I'll be...
that's
That's
not
what he
stealthing.
looks like. He's not seeing either of Miranda and Jake at the moment. He's just saying Bryce and Miles. It's still, early. I mean, by your clocks, it is now... What time is it by your clocks? It is 10 a.m., something like that? No,
Fair
9
enough.
a.m. probably. But it's still
Pretty
dark out here.
Oh shit, it's dark. Shit.
Yep. And he will
That
be
makes
like,
me-
"Oh, hello there." He looks over your clothes a bit. Cold enough for you?
Yeah.
What in the world are you doing out here? What, are you coming up here to celebrate Christmas with someone, or... Seem a bit lost, don't you?
Yeah.
Hey, come over here. Let's see now. Let's get you warm in the cabin here. Let's get you going. Yeah, do you guys think coffee at all?
What is it?
Coffee.
Oh yeah,
Tim's?
yeah.
I have a thermos. I filled it up at Tim's down south.
I do love what Miles says. I have a plan. Walks up and is silent.
Yeah, gee, I guess that was a good thing I found you, eh? Because weather's getting worse in the afternoon. Well, how are you out there in the woods? That's not a good place to be for young folks at this time of year.
Yeah, I think we got the directions wrong.
Oh, no kidding.
Or maybe just the guy at the gas station messed with us. I don't know.
Huh. What gas station? The one in Croter?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're several kilometers away from Croter now. Yeah, you must have...
Oh, that's far away. Oh.
Oh, you got turned around out in the forest. That's a good thing I found you, because, as I said, the weather's about to turn. You don't want to be out in the forest when the blizzard hits, I'll tell you that. Get inside. I'll fix you up a good, strong cup of joe. Let's go. Is Miranda and Jake showing themselves yet?
Well,
Jake,
I do want to
actually-
interrupt.
Look, good for Miranda. She can sneak. I'm gonna slowly walk up and bark.
Ruff.
He's like a
Oh,
friendly
and
dog.
you have your puppy with you. Isn't that great?
I guess at which point I'll run up and just say, Jake, don't run off like that.
Oh, too
Because
late.
remember, you're wearing a scarf that I gave you. So you look
Are
kind
you
of
shifting
domesticated.
back first, Kate?
Yeah, exactly. With my
Uh,
friendly form and the
I'm not
scar.
good at talking. It's not. I look unsettling. I don't look like a werewolf.
No, you don't. You just look scary, huh?
Yeah.
You look like one of those people with that fucked up hair condition. The one where body hair is too much body hair.
Yeah, and because Miranda's kind of short to begin with, she doesn't look too tall either.
Yeah.
If-
She's not towering over anyone.
Exactly.
Just kind of ugly.
She doesn't look like the Mountain in Game of Thrones or anything like that. It's just she's average-ish height now, or slightly more. Yeah.
Yeah. Bit
So,
above average.
Yeah,
but
he might have a
yeah.
start a little bit. Oh, is he friendly?
Yeah, but he's just a bit on edge with the forest and everything.
Yeah, no kidding.
Animals get sometimes.
There are wolves out here. Good thing they didn't eat him.
He's probably been the one protecting us. Are you
Well,
space for
that
two
makes
more?
sense too, right? That makes sense too. I'm just about finishing up. Do you want me to give you a lift to Croter or what?
Anything would be great.
Right. It's just 15 minutes or something.
That saves us a lot of time, and we don't want to be caught out here much longer.
Absolutely true that. Yeah.
At
Right,
which
yeah.
point, you'll just pick up Jake. I don't know how much he weighs currently, but you'll try to pick him up and lift him into the cab.
Yeah, basically.
I don't know where the mass goes in the transformation of that.
Considering he's free strength and 2 stamina, he's probably like and what with him being a wolf, he's probably pretty
Yeah,
decent.
but the body density of a person is a lot more volume than a wolf.
It's magic, dude. It's literally magic.
That's
It
what I'm
is
saying. I'm
literally
just like, I
magic.
don't know where the weight's gone, so I don't think I'll have a problem with force strength lifting you into the cab.
No,
Yeah.
probably not. I would like to have an awareness check.
Oh, I have good with
I
awareness.
love those.
From any of us, or
Yeah, any of you, any and all.
Fuck it, I'm just gonna go with 3 successes.
All right, that works.
I'm too pissed off to be doing too many rolls. I need to get rid of this rage somehow.
We have lots of awareness here.
You're an aware
Um,
party for once.
Exactly.
Yeah, 3 successes.
What does it go with? Is it wits?
Wits.
Yeah.
Oh, also, there's probably more. Wait a minute. Since I'm a wolf, I have better eyesight, smell,
Hearing everything, yeah.
hearing, yeah, everything in terms of senses. So I probably have more dice.
Miles notices nothing.
So how many extra dice would I have from being a wolf?
You know what? I'm gonna check the old editions for this, because the new edition doesn't give us anything, which I think is a bit silly.
That is really fucking stupid.
Because
I'll probably
If you
give you a
used-
bonus.
I feel like if you use your nose, you can get at least a +1 or something.
yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
So-
maybe it wouldn't be like across the board bonuses, but smell
Well,
based.
hearing and smelling are both, and night vision, not necessarily daytime, but
Night vision, which is
Yeah.
useful since it's dark.
exactly.
So yeah, pretty much.
Anyway,
one.
you're definitely gonna hear and smell and everything basically, which in this case is the thundering sound of some kind of big animal. Jake, as a wolf, probably doesn't know unless you have wits and survival enough. A bear. A really big bear is barreling right towards the truck.
All right
And
then. You know what?
you hear it also make the bear sounds of "I am really pissed," and just
All right then.
barreling through everything.
How close?
Does the-
All right. with my 3 successes, or 3 or 4, how many?
I'll give you 3 at the very least, but that's okay.
All right then. From 3 successes, could I tell like roughly how close it is?
It is gonna be, so if you've gone down like the bank to the road, it's gonna be maybe 50 yards away at this point.
50 yards away.
Yep.
You know what? At this point, I'm gonna run towards it.
Towards the bear?
Or maybe not. Actually, no. Never mind. Not. No, I should probably wait for the bear to come to us so we can fight it as a group.
That's smart. But also, the guy's still outside, right? He's
Tell the
walked
guy
outside to finish.
to...
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I know what I'm
For
gonna do. I'm
us.
gonna start barking loudly.
Yeah, at which point, I guess Miranda's gonna call out, "Fuck, what's that in the woods? It's coming at us."
Yeah, oh my god, get into the cabin right away, shouts the guy.
Bryce is gonna do just that. Actually, she's gonna get in the passenger seat if she can.
Is this one of the cabs where it's got like a whole like 4-person backseat area?
Oh, absolutely,
no-
yes.
Oh,
He
it's a
sleeps in the
semi-truck,
back.
yeah.
He sleeps in the back. This is a really heavy truck, yes.
You know what? In that case, then, I'm just gonna wait for everyone else to get in, and hopefully, if I have enough time and the bear isn't too close, try and jump in as well.
Very well.
So you did. Because I lifted you up. Did you jump out again?
I guess. Maybe I was just, like, getting ready. Like, I heard the bear, and was getting ready for a fight just in case.
Because
Point
that
around
makes
it.
sense. Bear
Hey,
is coming
get in
right
the
at you
cab.
guys.
So get the fuck in! Move it!
Yeah,
Since
Bryce
Miles
holds
will-
ass
Miles-
into the passenger seat.
Why don't we roll
Next-
some
next-
athletics here?
Next to the driver's seat.
Do we have to?
Those of you who are outside the cabin, yes. But I'll give you 2 extra successes for being this close to the cabin.
I'm pretty sure Miles and Bryce were in the cabin. They got
Yes, they
offered
are.
it first.
But we're talking here Miranda and Jake and possibly the
Sure.
guy who is outside with you guys. Oh my god.
I think it's strength or dex. Why doesn't
Start
remember.
rolling then.
Whichever
Roll
is
them
higher
down.
for you.
They're the same.
Because Miles was the only one to mess up the awareness roll. And I guess he was just sat in the cab, really enjoying the thermos of coffee.
Yes, very much
And
so.
suddenly everything goes crazy around him.
Yep.
Is there a difficulty?
There is the difficulty of what the bear gets, and the bear barreling down towards you. See what I did there? Gets not all the success. 4. So you need 2 because you get an extra 2 because you're that close to the cabin.
What about that guy?
Yeah, that
Right,
guy's gonna.
Oh my
That works for Miranda, just about.
Since I'm already in there, could I use my action to just open the door for him?
Yep. Yeah, I guess.
Uh-huh.
Jake,
Alright, then.
are you running back or forth or
Well,
something?
I don't want to leave this guy hanging, so I guess I'm gonna stay out and get ready for a fight.
Just remember, you are a dog/wolf now, so a bear is at least
Yeah.
15 times your size.
Yeah, and I'm about to go Krynos.
Oh my god. You know what that
Yeah.
will do to the guy, right?
Yeah, he would
That's
go
gonna
crazy for a
break
bit,
him.
and-
Yes. Yes, it will.
I don't know how to drive an 18-wheeler.
Good
It's gonna
for you.
break him
this
and
will-
probably
learn.
make him automatically hostile to you.
Shit.
Yep. On the
Well,
other hand,
Miranda
this guy
rolled
is
one
not
hard-
Miranda and oh, have you rolled for getting into the cab there, Jake? Did I see
Well,
that?
the thing
roll?
is,
No.
I don't want to leave this guy. I don't want to be like a pussy and
There,
also be.
we're talking the call of the Arun here.
Yeah, exactly. You know
protect
what?
the guy.
Yep. We fuck it. We ball. Let's go.
Let's go! Glory to the Get! You don't have to go Krynos though. You can go Hispo, the direwolf.
Yeah, that is true. But then again, that guy might see that, and that's very fucking sus.
He's gonna be weird, and he's gonna be like, "Was I drunk today?" But he's not gonna go into delirium.
All right, then in that case, in Hispo.
And that
God damn
works
it,
just
that's good.
fine.
All right then.
Haven't lost any rage yet. So, yeah, this wolf goes from just regular wolf to wolf as big as a pony, just about. And, oh my god, we have an engagement here between Bear and Jake. And
Yeah.
Does the driver have a survival knife or anything on him?
yes, he would have probably, but he's not about to get tangled with a bear.
No,
Never at all.
I'm just thinking, like, Miranda's, fuck, this is gonna go badly. So she's gonna try to take the knife off him and jump out of the cab to try and help.
Fair. Okay, let's...
She doesn't want to punch the bear. She's not at that stage yet.
Punch the
So
bear!
she'll at least have a knife.
We want to punch the bear, don't we? No? Okay.
How strong is Miranda?
Currently 4.
Or could you just grab the driver and pull him into the cab?
Oh no, he's in the cab.
No,
I'm
the driver is not
Oh,
in
did
the
he not
cab.
make it?
No, he doesn't make it.
Oh,
He
fuck.
only
Then,
had
yeah,
one
I'll pull him
success.
into the cab.
Fine.
First of all, Jake is fighting a bear that is...
Yep.
It's not a grizzly, so it's just a regular brown bear. Small for bear species, but it's the froth around its mouth. The eyes are going just... You can see the white in the eyes, and it's gonna stand up and just try to smack you really hard. But you are faster than the bear, so what do you want to do?
All right then. First, how do I activate Raging Strike?
Ah,
Because it says 1 rage check. How do I do a rage check? Should I just...
yeah, that's
press
just
the-
click the rage dice thing, or you can click the rage check on the actual power.
Oh, I clicked the... Oh. I'm just going to click the rage dice. It says
There you
1.
go. So you're gonna lose 1 rage, obviously, because some of that rage goes into doing this. And then, yeah, you now have... You can make... You make a rage check to gain bonus dice equal to their glory on a single brawl attack. So, yeah, you're gonna get bonus dice equal to your glory for now, which in this case is... Where's the tab with all the nice stuff?
Third one.
It's the third one. There. No.
No glory?
It says...
It's gifts and
2
renowns.
glory. I have 2 glory.
Oh, there we go. I had to scroll up. Yeah, okay, there you go. So you get 2 bonus dice. You are, after all, a Ghetto Fenris.
Yep. And also, another thing is that I'm going to add 1 more dice because of the whole... I have done 2 rage checks to this fight already, so...
Yep.
I'm going to roll.
Go ahead. Oh my god. 7
What
successes.
the fuck was that?
That was a
That was-
lot of dice, is what that was. Oh, even more? Wow.
All right then, yeah. So this
Poor
bear's
bear.
about to get
This bear is gonna just get ripped to shreds, isn't it? Big burly thing. It's not. It's not, because...
Oh, it does real well.
Yeah. But you are fighting a bear head to head, and you're winning.
Yeah. Oh, also, I have done 1 aggravated damage. It seems, or
Plus 1 aggravated, so it's 2
Plus 1
aggravated
aggravated,
damage.
yeah. Fuck yeah, you're right. So 2 aggravated damage on this bear.
Yep. Okay, the bear is screaming in pain from your biting into its flank, and now there's 2 beasts just absolutely locked to each other. He is running away to get his gun, of course, because there is one in the back. So he's gonna go into the cabin. Jesus Christ! He's just running. I don't think he's noticing that Jake is actually going up in Hispo, because he's just... Bear! Oh my god! Run! He has his bear spray, but I don't know that the bear spray will do a whole lot here, because...
Yeah.
So, Bryce, what do you want to do?
Shit. Fuck. What can
Yeah,
I
no.
even do?
Reasonable.
What can you do? That's the question, isn't it?
Is
Gain glory!
I'm a Black
Or-
Fury, and I don't know what to do.
Go over there and punch the bear.
Looking
Don't be
into
a
this
bitch.
guy's car, is there anything I can throw?
Sure, how about a big sturdy wrench?
I'm gonna throw a big sturdy wrench at this bitch. Because right now she's panicked, she's just grabbing the closest thing.
Okay, I'm gonna call that a dexterity athletics check.
Mm-hmm.
And just chuck.
30 and athletics. Let's try this.
Damn. 2 successes.
I'm gonna say it's gonna bounce off that fat hide. Yeah. It's not gonna do a whole lot. But at least you threw the wrench.
Mm-hmm.
It was a thing. You did. Maybe it does. Maybe 1 point of bashing. There we go. The bear is clearly not noticing that. Miles.
In the cab of this truck, is there any stuff like a jump start car? One of those portable battery packs with jump leads on
Are
it?
you gonna try and shot the bear?
Let's see. If I roll high, like an 8, 9, or 10, there will be. Nope. Apparently there isn't. There's some other stuff, though. I mean, there are cables to the battery of the truck, and there's...
Use the cables like a carrot wire, of course.
Strangle them!
Oh my fucking god.
Yep. What do you want to do with your things?
I really wanted to electrocute that bear.
That's gonna take some rigging to do. That's not gonna happen immediately. Miranda, any notions here? You're safely in the cab for now.
I was thinking on her feet. Is this one of the ones where you've got like a window into the back compartment?
No, it's open. The back compartment is like the sleeping area, so you can just walk.
No, a window from the back compartment into the trailer.
Oh, no, there is not.
Okay. In that case, I will just basically get to the side and pull the horn. Try to startle the bear into going away.
Oh, scare it to run away. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's giving me the idea. I know what I want to do now as well. I want to pull one of those compressed air hoses off the truck and blast the bear with it.
Okay, you have a lot of technology and I guess dexterity, so let's get a roll and get 3 successes to jury-rig your improvised weapon.
You want me to roll anything for my one or not?
No, you're just leaning on the horn. Yeah.
Technology and what did you say?
Dexterity, because you're working fast. It's hand-eye coordination to get everything. Also, your hands are probably a bit... But yeah, 3 successes will do it. Next turn, you'll be ready to do something. Jake, you are fighting the bear still.
Yeah.
It just looks at you with murderous rage with a... What was that? Oh, you're doing the murder again?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm murdered again.
There's so many dice!
Like,
Werewolves are scary! And remember, he's a pup. He's a pup. How many werewolves do your vampires want to meet at this stage?
0.
0. Yeah, that's still 9 points of aggravated.
So
That's the same amount of damage the sniper shot did to my guy in the last campaign. A sniper headshot did 9 points of aggravated damage.
And he's not even in Krynos form yet.
And he's not even in Kranos. It's just... You... feel free, Jake, to describe how you dispatch the bear.
Alright then, so basically, as I said earlier, yeah, I take it to the ground and tear out its throat.
Yep, that you do. The bear howls and then twitches, and then you have a lot of blood in your mouth. And normally, bear blood would be amazingly tasty for someone like you, right?
Yeah.
In this case, I guess it is tasty, isn't it?
Now it's time to switch back to my lupus form.
I guess it is. This bear is very dead indeed.
And this
Yes,
guy
Miles is
a
just
lot of
crouching
questions.
Miles is crouching on the back of the truck with just one of those spiral hoses in his hand, and just so I won't be needing this, and just screws
Right.
it back into the truck.
Glory to the get, right?
Yeah.
How does it feel, Jake, to finally live up to the name of maybe Fenris will be pleased when you can tell the tale of how you downed the thing.
I feel extremely pleased with myself, but I still feel like this is a few steps in the right direction after that other failure.
I
Yeah.
just imagine this guy comes back around with his gun and just sees the bears already dead.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's what I was thinking.
With the dog standing over it, and he's like, holy smokes. Wow. Where did you buy that dog?
Miranda steps down and is like, fuck, Jake really is taking care of us. Good
Yeah,
boy.
This is...
we got him from an old hunter from the kennel.
No kidding. Wow.
Yeah.
You're not selling him by any chance? I'm just kidding. Wow, you're a good... He's gonna walk up to Jake like, good dog, that's a good dog, and just give you a
Try to
really
pat
good
the
shake
bits of-
around your ears.
Try to
Yeah.
pass the bits that aren't covered in blood, which is
Yeah,
his entire
just
face.
about. Miranda, however, you will notice something.
Yeah, I'm thinking, why did this bear attack?
Yeah, that was not normal
Yeah.
bear behavior.
That was... No.
I'm like, is he transporting something bad? Like,
Yeah, this bear... This bear...
How's it look?
This is not gonna be, like... This bear is sick in some fashion.
Yeah, there's a good chance that honestly feels like either supernatural or rabies.
Jake against rabies. I'm sorry, I have to put you down.
Yeah, Jake, even though the blood tasted good, feels like he should get some sort of rabies shot at.
in that case, I'll try to activate the penumbral senses to see if there's any spirits attached to this thing.
Why not? Yeah, why don't we? Oh, is it just the willpower on that?
Like, it's intelligence plus wisdom versus the gauntlet.
Oh, yeah, gauntlet here is like a 2.
Yeah, I will take half if I can for that roll.
You can definitely do that, yeah.
Yeah, which is 3.
Yeah, you will actually see something deeply, probably disconcerting as you look into the Umbra, which this forest is very pristine, you can see the sleeping spirits of the trees that are
Probably not happy with this truck.
closer to the road. They will be less pleased, but out there it's just pure, clean, pristine nature. But swishing through the forest, you can see this strange thing. A sickly green cloud glittering, almost like it's a jellyfish, and it's flying away really fast. It's already left the body a long time ago, but it's heading in some kind of direction away from all of you.
I try and do an occult.
Yeah. In fact, I'm gonna give you... It's definitely a bane of some kind. You know that much. You might need
Since
to have
technically
5
I do have
successes
my-
to know exactly what kind of bane this was.
Do I get a bonus from my companion? for this
Yes,
one?
you do. Because +2 then.
Plus 2. Yeah, occult plus intelligence plus 2. I will re-roll.
So close. It's some kind of bane, and you can't put the name on it right now, but it definitely was possessing the bear.
Okay. What's my understanding of what we're supposed to do when we encounter Banes? Just from my training.
The difficulty with that is you should enter the Umbra and fight them tooth and claw and kill them.
I can't enter the Umbra.
That's a problem.
We don't know how to do that.
Yeah, you need to learn the rite, which you would if you had completed Rite of
If I was-
Passage, probably.
Yeah.
Maybe there's some other Garou around that could help you with that. Oh, they're over at the Sept of the Winter Wolf, where they just threw you out.
Yeah.
And said if we come back, they're gonna
They'll
kill us.
They might just do that, yeah. Gale Stalkers didn't.
Was it heading towards them? Or was
Let's
it just heading
get
away?
you to roll a wits and survival check to orient in the wild. And I want 3 successes on this, because it's...
So do I.
I'm sure you do. Nah, you have no idea. It's heading into the woods somewhere, maybe towards them, maybe towards somewhere else. Who knows?
Fair enough. Okay, I will quickly go down, kneel down next to Jake. Once the guys started to move around this cabin, it's just like, okay, that thing, terrifying job. That was incredible what you've just done, but that thing was possessed.
Alright, when you said I nod, but then once you say it was possessed, I just look at you with... The best way to describe it is the no shit look, but also then just huff a little bit.
Yeah.
Didn't take a
Like-
genius to know that.
All right, shall we
Yes.
get going? That was
Yeah,
poor
let's
old...
get out of this.
I would normally bear meat.
Should we remove the bear from the road?
Yeah, we'll have to. Yeah. He's gonna just help you drag it out to the forest edge, basically.
Yeah,
Yeah, I reckon I guess the wolves will take care of it, right?
I hope so.
Yeah. That's... I guess the bear must have been sick or something, huh? They usually don't get this aggressive. They would come around the cabin every once in a while checking for a treat, but this is just straight up attacking?
Maybe it didn't like the smoke. Either way, we should move on.
Yeah, let's go. Up we go.
What are you hauling? Is there something in the back of the truck that would smell really good to a bear?
Not really, no. In fact, when you're looking over the side of the truck, you will probably notice that on the side of the truck are a bunch of stickers. They're the stickers associated with radioactive.
Great.
Uranium fever!
The yellow sticker with the...
Yeah.
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 At which point you're just like, you're hauling waste?
What? No, not waste. No.
Nuclear waste?
No, not at all.
The stickers.
Yeah, no, that's the uranium paint. Yellow cake.
Uranium.
Yellow cake.
The paint.
No, the cake. The cake. From the mine.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a uranium mine up ahead.
Oh.
Oh, you didn't know that?
I guess
No.
both-
You
No.
guys really aren't up from around here, are you?
No, we're here
I
for
guess
the
both
holidays.
me and Miles would both know that yellow cake is the name of uranium ore.
Yep.
Okay. Feel like I lost some points defending this thing.
Right.
But also... Oh wait, no, the bear probably... If it was trying to attack us or was trying to attack the guy, the Bane probably would have just released the ore into the forest.
Yep.
Possibly, which would have poisoned it and killed it.
Yep.
So getting this thing out of the forest is the best move. For now.
All right. Yeah, he's gonna get to the driver's seat. Yeah, well, you all comfortable back there?
Yep.
And he gets things started again. There we go. And he still has to repair the thing, hasn't he? He hasn't done that yet. Okay, let's give him some time to repair this thing.
We can
Can help.
assist. Yeah.
What was that?
We'd like to assist.
Oh, of course. He's pretty good at this, but why don't you help out if you want? Yeah, it's gonna be very cold on your fingers without proper mittens, but...
I'm still mid-form.
Mildly upset about the fact that he can't eat the bear.
Well, technology, dexterity.
And we both get a bonus from glass walkers
Oh,
for
yes.
repairing things.
So you do.
Just stare at it longingly.
Yeah.
What was the roll you called for?
Favor. So one extra die to technology or science to repairing things. I called for a dexterity technologies. I mean, between the three of you, you hardly have to roll. You're just gonna be successful. With all those successes, everybody is successful here. Except maybe Miranda, apparently.
I had to roll badly.
Yeah. But, yeah, Miles rolled really well. That's great. Thank you. Yeah, you're handy with a wrench there, kid. My name is Mac, by the way.
Nice to meet you, Mac.
I'm
Well,
Bryce.
the truck isn't also made by Mac, is it?
I wouldn't know what brand it is of truck. No.
Mac drives a Mac.
That would be hilarious.
Miranda.
Hello there.
That
You were-
hero over there is Jake, as you saw.
Hi, Jake. You're a good boy. Here, I have some treats somewhere. Here's a bit of beef jerky. Here you go.
Yeah, I just gobble it straight up.
Consolation prize for not getting to eat the bear.
Exactly. It turns out that he was right, wasn't it? It was about 15-minute drive or so to get to a small village, which is not looking very big.
No, not at all.
Not at all.
Oui.
Welcome to small village in, yeah. There's gonna be Canadian flags around here. Some of them are more tattered than others. And there might be another flag too flying here that I guess you don't recognize because you've never seen it before. It is green on top and yellow on the bottom. And there's like a flower, red flower in green and red on the right. And then there's some kind of heraldic emblem on the green on the top left. It's like a lion and 3 bales of wheat.
Whatever, a Canuck flag.
Yep, something like that.
Can I do academics?
Yes, why not? Difficulty 5 for obscure flags.
Fair.
What? You know
The fuck?
everything about everything. You've seen all the flags in the world.
Are you secretly Miranda?
Now you
Finish
know.
school. This is what happens when you finish school.
You finish exactly. Now you know. I guess you were also interested in obscure flags, like when
Yeah.
Miranda
Well,
had.
I probably emblems they all use and stuff.
Yeah, and when you were done learning all the flags of the United States, the state flags, you decided just for a lark to learn all the provincial flags of Canada while you were at it. And this is in fact the provincial flag. It's the flag of Saskatchewan.
Oh, shit. That's not good.
Miranda, with that roll, will also know where Saskatchewan is.
That's good.
Does any of you know where Saskatchewan is?
Not Jake, but I do in real life, and that's very far from New York.
Yes, it is.
Saskatchewan, look at the map. Oh, yeah,
yeah.
that's
It's the
other
Midwest.
side.
Yeah, we're fucked.
We're
gonna
real.
A long while.
If you go very far south, you will finally get to Montana or North Dakota. Very far south. Hundreds of miles, probably.
We are
It
not-
depends.
I'm guessing.
Unless you
I'm
are
guessing-
in southern Saskatchewan, in which case you might just have a skip and a hop and you're over the border. You never know.
Although it sounds like we're near a place called Uranium City.
Yeah, that might be more closely, yeah. Yeah. In which
Which
case
is
you're
one of the
very far
furthest
north.
northern point.
I have to say, as an aside, it was actually hilarious reading this adventure again. When I read it in Swedish back in Sweden back in the early 90s, I had no concept of Canadian geography, so I didn't react. Now, yes, and if they go 150 miles south, they get to Toronto. Like, no.
They're not going to get that far.
No, you don't get to Toronto in 150 miles from here. There is absolutely not a snowflake's chance in hell you do that.
Yeah,
Nope.
we might as well be in a completely different dimension.
You are, yeah, it would take you, what, 2,500 miles to get there, something like that?
Oh.
Oh,
Which-
and Miranda's just going to say the drive. Oh, so we're in Saskatchewan. That's yeah, okay. We were a
He's
bit
just
far
looking
off.
at you weirdly. Yes?
Sorry, it's a bit of hell of a drive. It was
What,
before
were
the
you-
car.
Yeah.
Just
Jake
Where
just
are you
does
from
it.
exactly?
the state. I'm sorry, and you
Oh.
can probably hear it in our voices.
Yanks, huh? Yeah, then you're far
Yeah.
from home.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna go myself. I'm going to the station. There's a gas station close by here. I need to fill her up. It's been a long drive from down south. I was coming in from Saskatoon, but it's a couple of days to get there. But I think if you go over to the diner, I'm sure you'll find some people there. Luke is a nice guy. You can talk to some folks there, and maybe they can direct you. I don't know. You must have folks around here. Or did you? You said it was,
Yeah,
it was a long
we'll
drive.
speak to Luke. He sounds like a great guy. Thanks
Yeah,
for
okay.
giving us the lift.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You just speak to Luke. It's gonna be fine. I'm sure. Yeah. You. Yeah. I'm afraid you're
Try
gonna
to
be
cut that
stuck here
conversation.
for at least a day or so, though, because with a blizzard coming in.
Yeah, I mean, it's better than being outside in the blizzard, so.
That is for sure the case. Oh, look, there's this place, this village is big enough to hold maybe 500 souls or so. And you will see maybe 25% white people and the rest are natives.
At which point we all step off the truck and just
Yep.
move off to the side just so we can talk
Yeah. Yeah, it's still minus lots, but
towards the diner.
you are in a town, and the snow piles here are justified in the picture for a low snow year. Normally, the snow would pile even higher, like twice as high or something. But I guess
Fair
they didn't
enough.
have that much snowfall yet. Yeah.
No.
Okay, we're going to a diner, Luke's place, right?
Yippee!
Yippee! It's gonna be an awesome place filled with civilization and things like that, right?
We'd hope.
We hope.
I just realised we're now in the Gilmore Girls since we're going to Luke's diner.
Also, we don't have any Canadian dollars, so we can't even buy anything.
You
No.
don't have Canadian dollars. This is true.
I guess I'm stuck in the wolf form for a little while longer.
Although,
I'm
can
gonna
you
spend
just,
this
can you
entire
just
fucking
spend
campaign
dollars
in
in
that wolf form,
Canada?
aren't I?
Everybody at once here? Yeah, go ahead.
Oh.
Can you
Or
spend?
like you don't even have
just
clothes.
Wait, there were Roger is trying to say something.
Can you just spend dollars in Canada? Is it close enough that they'll accept them?
It depends on where you are, really. And
This doesn't seem like the sort of place.
Yeah,
I mean,
doubt.
down by the border, they'll definitely accept it. Any tourist trap, they will accept it. Here, they
500?
might,
Probably not.
if they might accept them if there are truck drivers from the U.S. coming in, because that's not impossible. But it's also
As
not a
we-
given. We'll find
As
out.
we were
won't we?
driving in, I would just say, as we were driving in, did we see a town name?
Oh yeah, it's called Croder.
Crota.
Yeah,
Man.
How do you spell that?
it's spelled like that. No doubt named
Ah.
after some European explorer century ago.
Because Saskatchewan is not spelled how I thought it was going to be spelled.
No, it's a
very
mouthful.
weird.
But that's like also the same for a lot of places in the US, like Mississippi. And
Also, the native tribe around here is the Dene tribe. I looked,
Oh.
double checked.
The Denny's tribe.
The Dene.
No.
Dene.
I know, I was fucking around. Because it sounded like...
Yeah. Did you want to say anything to each other before you head into the diner? At this hour, there's going to be some locals out, but people aren't outside if they don't have to be, basically.
Okay, a couple of questions. Presumably, Miles and Miranda will have a contact phone number for Flash, because obviously we're glasswalkers. We're going to have the means to communicate. Will Bryce and Jake have phone numbers for their people? And regardless, will American money be close enough to Canadian money to work in payphones?
That's a lot. No, they're not. They're different.
Probably not.
Yeah, they're different weight. They're built differently.
Okay,
No,
this is
wait,
gonna be
maybe
one
they
hell of a
are.
reverse
I have to
charges phone
double
call.
check that, because it might be. Are Canadian dollars and American dollars the same weight? Because
Actually,
there
do
might
Americans
be.
even have dollar coins?
No, but they have quarters. Let's see now.
It's actually spelled KRYDOR.
I don't know. Same size. Roughly equal to those of US coins. Yeah, you could probably use American quarters to call. Of course, you're spending more money than you would have to because the Canadian dollar is weaker than the American dollar. Anyway, are we getting into the diner or what?
Yes.
All right. Because it's warm in there.
Oh, good. We're in the middle of Saskatchewan, not at the top of it.
Is this such a small place that I can't even find it on Google?
It's KRYDOR.
Okay, it's just written wrong. Kreider, okay.
It's a municipal province in
No wonder I
Saskatchewan.
couldn't find it. Kreider, yeah.
Not a big population, but yes. Hey,
So
it's
does
only
exist.
cloudy at -12 currently. Hey, it has a railway. That's good. Or it has a railway now.
That's not the
Kudos back
Kreider
there.
I was referring to. I'm talking about
Not the one?
Kreider. No, it's further north. But it's not quite as far north as uranium. Anyway,
'Cause it
you have
didn't-
no idea because you are here and this is a small town you've never heard of. And here's the diner. There's people in here. They're breakfasting. You can feel the smell of delicious bacon and pancakes and eggs and hash browns. And they're all being made. Hash browns, for our European audience, is in
The
fact...
best thing ever.
I know what the hash brown is.
Okay, fair enough. I
I've had
didn't.
one.
Really?
Of course not. I just
That's
called them
wrong.
fried potatoes.
They're
I
really
feel
good.
bad that there are
There's
people
10,000 good
who
ways
don't
to
know what
cook a
hash
potato.
brown is, because those are so fucking good. I
browns are
pity
really
you,
good.
know.
Anyway, they're making all the things. And of course, if you're having pancakes, there is maple syrup. Don't worry about
I've never heard of that.
it. There's a couple of folks in here. You have the... Oh, I need to fix the scale of this thing, clearly. Really? You're gonna do that to me? You machine? Okay. There, okay, okay, I see. I see what's happening here. There. The proprietor? Over there? He's,
Very small man.
Hopefully he allows dogs inside.
Why did that start? Oh, I see what happened. I didn't have...
The blizzard is already here.
No, the blizzard isn't here. I just didn't do the restaurant noise on a loop. Sorry. But there is also a fellow in a uniform and thick parka and the type of winter hat with flaps and everything. He's sitting and having his morning meal with a coffee, and he has an emblem on the uniform, and he has pants that have red stripes down the sides. Could he
It's a
be the
Mountie.
local sheriff or something like that? And a bunch of other folks. About half of the folks down in here are native, and the rest are English. Mostly truckies. probably.
So
I guess when we
maybe
get-
they accept American dollars.
Yeah,
Who
maybe.
knows?
I guess we should all. Miranda just pulls out her wallet and it's just, okay, I have $30. Anyone else have any money? We'll pool our money together.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think does Bryce have money? Good question. I think she has like a little bit, right?
Because we haven't
Maybe?
had the ability to spend money in like a week.
Nope.
So I'm
Oh.
assuming she still has whatever
Oh
money.
no,
she...
I just have pocket change. Fuck.
No ATMs around here. Maybe there is an ATM here, or at least a bank. There should be a bank in this place. If you have truckers coming here, they need a bank. Of course, the problem is, it's a Saturday.
Yeah.
Miles has resources too, so he should be okay.
Yeah, he should be okay.
It's time for Miles to be our sugar daddy because we are so broke.
Yep. Miles will be the sugar daddy. Absolutely. Yeah, I guess you will all catch a glances of the locals because you don't look like truck drivers. They're in 1990, they're basically all big dudes. And you don't look like locals because you're way too young and not native. And yeah,
To have a bloody dog with us.
and
With us
you have a
not-
dog. I'm sure you've taken some snow to rinse the worst of the blood off.
The blood off. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, there will be people looking at you, including, of course, the man in the put his fur cap on the table there. But he also has a badge on his jacket, obviously, and you can. If you get closer, you will even see that there's stitching on his jacket that says RCMP, and then there's like a maple leaf, and then there's like a GCR. So RCMP, GCR.
Fair enough.
The man behind the
I
counter is
guess-
just looking expectantly at you, and I think everybody else is too.
Yeah, I guess
Don't
we
feel
gonna
like
try
you're
take a
sticking out like a
seat.
sore thumb or anything.
Sorry.
try to take a booth. Is
Yeah.
that what you're saying?
Yeah. Sit down. Because
Do a
that's what you do with
payphone
Daniel.
in here.
Oh, yep, there is sure one. Yeah. All right, we're heading to a booth here.
Taking a seat.
The punk look is so desperately out of place here.
At least I
Yeah.
have a winter jacket on, so it's not so obvious.
Fair
Punk's
enough.
a way
Fair
of
enough.
life. It's not a jacket.
Fair enough. Jake is lying
I mean-
down on the ground and just looking at everyone.
The piercings
um,
probably stand out, but at least I have a winter jacket, so there's that.
I guess Miranda's gonna walk over and just ask the guy whether he accepts American dollars.
He's gonna look at you and
We just want some hot food, man. I'm sorry.
yeah, all right. I guess I could do that.
It's real money. Just
He looks baffled, like so many others around here. Yeah, I know. Gee, yeah, we get some
Wait,
truckers up
Miranda
here every once in a
fills
while.
Labyrinth's form?
Let me check
Oh.
here. Normally,
I'm still in-
I'd tell you to go to the bank first, but the bank's closed
oh
today.
yeah.
So
Oh, it's closed.
yeah, it's
Great.
Saturday. He says,
Yeah. Okay.
but that's okay. I'll take your money. It's fine. Yeah, what can I get for you?
Looking over something hot
Pancakes?
for pancakes.
Sure, pancakes.
Yeah, I look
absolutely.
over and I hear a whispered pancakes. And I'm like, can we just get like a stack of pancakes?
Yeah, for sure. Stack of pancakes, absolutely.
Canadians have full English since they're Commonwealth. They full English.
Oh yeah,
Sounds so
ish.
English.
If you mean by full English, do Canadians spell everything like British people do?
No,
Not
like
quite, but almost.
the
Ah.
food.
Yeah, eggs,
Oh yeah.
uh,
Oh, the food.
tomato. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
A fry
absolutely.
up, as they call it
British
in
make up
England.
weird ass terms for regular ass food.
Yeah, it's called breakfast.
Yeah.
A full breakfast. That's what it's called.
It isn't like what the fuck they call it in England, a squiggly wiggly or whatever.
A fry up, it's what it's called.
Big breakfast.
Honestly, don't know if we would call it a fry up here. Because I'm not native Canadian.
In the UK, that's what it's called, but
Yeah,
I, don't know
I
what they're
think it's just
calling it elsewhere.
called a full breakfast, really. It's like the regular breakfast here is bacon, eggs, and stuff.
In Australia, it's a big breakfast.
Yeah.
That's what it's called.
Yeah, he's gonna take your money and
As opposed to the regular sized breakfasts in America.
exactly. Yeah, they're absolutely. I think this breakfast might be slightly smaller than if you go full sized in the U.S. because everything in the U.S. is bigger. So, yeah. Yeah. I think there might be a picture on the wall of the Queen.
Back then.
Yep.
Queen.
Fair
Before
enough.
she was sent to hell.
It's the 1990s, so she's just gray-haired at this point, not very old.
Yeah.
Okay, Miranda will pay for the stacks of pancakes
Yep.
that people clearly want.
Yep.
And I
let's see
guess...
the picture of the Queen. I just hacked a little bit
Yeah,
off.
the officer is just gonna come over very slowly, and he's holding his cup of coffee, and hello there.
Miranda's gonna move to the other side of the booth to let Miles talk.
Do you mind if I have a seat?
Sure, go ahead.
Oh,
Sure.
thank you. Much
Don't mind
obliged.
Jake, he's just through some stuff.
Yeah, looks at the
I
dog.
think it's
Oh,
all
that's a
good
nice dog you have there. What breed is it? And just kind of, not quite a husky. I guess some kind of mix, eh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's got it from a kennel, so we don't know.
That makes sense. Makes sense.
Very loyal.
You Yanks, eh? Far away from home. Do you work for the mine? Haven't seen you a lot around before. I know there's a bunch of new opportunities with the mine, so...
No, we're gonna visit some family, and then our car broke down, and we got lost, and it's a
Oh.
lot.
All right. Yo, man. Okay. That sounds like
We're
a
real
lot.
lucky.
Yeah. Wow. You're really off the beaten track then. I'm Danson. Yeah. I'm the local constable out here, I guess you could say. I guess your Yanks would call me a sheriff or something. I'm with the Royal Canadian Mounted Police. Mounties? Exactly. Yeah, that's us. But we don't use horses anymore because you gotta get around.
Then what do you mount?
A car, he says.
Really the same.
That's fair. Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, so you just call me Sergeant Danson, basically. Yeah. If you need any help or anything, I'm happy to oblige, basically. Some wayward kids up here. That can't be easy. We're going to be hit by a blizzard this afternoon, so you might want to hunker down a bit. This place, we don't have a whole lot of touristy stuff around here, so motels, I guess, is the best you can get. There's a motel here. It caters to the truckers, though most of them stay in their cabins. But we have, so apparently, the mayor tells me we're going to have a lot of new tourism coming out here now as the mine is opening up, and there's a development, a whole bunch of business people coming up here from down south and looking to do some kind of development for the mining folks so they can have like when they are on their time off, R&R, that kind of stuff. But it's not really here yet, right? You're a bit too early. So yeah, we'll swing something for you if you need to put your head somewhere for the night. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, we just need some accommodation until Monday so we can use the ATM and just.
Yeah, for sure. No problem. We'll swing you something. Luke, that's right, Joe. I guess you know his name now, Joe.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
you got lost. Tell me more. Is there a vehicle somewhere that I need to get towed? We have a garage here. We can send a tow truck.
Yeah, I don't know where we. Because we tried to. Our car stopped working, and
Yeah, it can
then we
happen.
tried to walk out a bit to look for someone to help, and got lost for a bit, and it's. A
Yeah,
whole
I can
mess.
tell you're not from around here. You're lucky that you. How did you get here then? You just walked? How far away is the car?
We were picked up by a trucker. What was
Oh,
his
I
name?
got you.
His name?
Yeah. Yeah.
His name was.
His name is Mac.
Mac, I
Yes.
think the name is.
Oh,
yes.
Mac. Yeah, I know him. Yeah, he's a good fella.
Very nice guy.
Yeah, it's most folks up here are nice. We have to be nice to each other up here because you notice the temperatures outside. You guys really aren't dressed for the weather, are you? At least in here, get yourself a bit of warming up. You get rid of that frostbite and get yourself some bite to eat. And we'll get you someplace to lay your head down for the night, and you'll be all right. You'll be all right. If you can wire some money or what have you when the bank opens, I'm sure even maybe some of the truckers here who are going down south again can take you with them.
Yeah.
Anywhere we can get is a clothes shop where we can get proper cold weather clothes.
Yeah, there's a store. Yeah, for sure.
Just out of character, weren't we given a bunch of clothes by the natives when we first arrived?
No,
at
they gave you
their-
blankets. That's all they gave them.
Blankets.
Yeah.
Okay.
You could have had a blanket around you if you want to. In this case, you're still swept. The blanket is really nice and warm. It helps. In which case, you were all swept in Native Canadian First Nation blankets. Is that what we're having here?
No, it was just that.
You look even more out of place. God damn.
Yeah,
I don't think
Don't
Bryce would
think
have
so.
taken that with her, no. It feels a bit
But yeah.
weird to just take it and have them immediately just being like, oh, you need to leave.
Yeah, I feel like they wouldn't have let us taken it. I feel like that was more of just a
No.
temporarily used for the night sort of thing.
Yeah, these
Yeah.
blankets would have been like very colorful. Strong reds, yellows, patterns in black and white, purple,
In that
blue.
case-
Yeah.
Yeah, I thank the officer. I was just like, okay. I look
Yeah,
over to Miles.
anytime.
Are you getting any cell service or?
What now?
Because there were cell phones back then.
Oh yeah, there are cell phones in this world at this time, but he's just blinking at you.
Okay, so there's not a tower nearby. Yeah.
Yeah, he's-
Is
what
there a
was it?
landline that we could use?
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm sure Luke will be happy to help you out.
Thank you. Being great help.
Oh, no problem at all. Not at all. Don't mention it. You guys have yourself a really good day now.
Thanks.
I'm gonna have to head out and see if I can find that car of yours.
Thank you,
Just be careful. There was a lot
In
of-
fact, there is a 4x4 truck out there with police markings, which is, of course, the RCMP GRC. Since Miranda had a 7 on academics intelligence, I will let her in on a clue. When it says RCMP GRC, it's English acronym, French acronym.
That makes sense.
French.
Gendarmerie Royale Canadienne.
Well, I guess we spend some time getting some hot food in us, which is nice.
Well,
Yeah.
racism is wrong unless it's against the French.
That's-
I guess after
Okay.
we make a very long distance reverse charge call to Flash.
Oh my god, to Flash! It's a very long distance reverse call. You're just putting in the numbers and... You know what?
I'm
Since
also
we-
gonna.
You go ahead.
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
was also just thinking, aside from trying to get like information about what happened in New York, I guess just while we're waiting around,
Yeah.
I'll just try to get a feel if there's any spirits. No, I'm trying to look for another bridge
Another moon bridge.
and another
mean-
moon bridge, and since the
Typically, those
full
appear
moon is-
inside cairns. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just trying to I'd be just trying to reach out to any of the spirit life to see if there was anything, if there were any other cans in the area that weren't the one we just left.
So are we doing penumbral senses again?
I can. To be fair, I don't.
Or do we want to use?
I don't.
our-
Need, I that just means I don't have a penalty to other stuff while I'm doing it. But since I'm just doing it, I'm not planning
Yeah,
to do other
because
things at the same time.
I've learned from a group of other werewolfy people that the only way to look into the Umbra is to use penumbral senses. Apparently, you can't do it
If you
otherwise
can?
in 5th edition. At
It's
least that's what
because
they
it
said
says
on-
the name of the ability. Its senses become attuned to both the physical realm and the Umbra at once,
Yeah, I
enabling
know,
them to
it's-
perceive both while simultaneously without penalty.
Yeah, I know. It's
Which
weird.
suggests
'cause-
the without penalty is the difference.
Yeah, I know. I agree with that. But the other people in that particular World of Darkness forum did not agree with that. They were like, "Yeah, no, that's the only way," and they just worded it clumsily. Okay.
Oh.
So I
How
guess
are
we
you
have to
ruling it?
decide together at this table.
Yeah, like as the master of this table, how are you ruling it?
It would be a lot cooler if we stick to the old version where you can actually look into the Umbra. Wait a minute. Can you do that? You should. Let me have a look at the play screeched to a halt as we're
So
looking
sorry.
into
What
Umbra
train
looking
has been
into.
derailed? Hundreds have died.
Hundreds have died. Yes.
And
We
if
were
you
mid
can't-
Miles' phone call.
If you can't even look into the Umbra, what is the point of being a theurge? What can you actually do different if you can't even?
No,
do
you
that?
can because you have that gift. So that's
It's
how you
not
do
an
it.
automatic.
No,
It's
not
not an
automatic. I
automatic
know,
gift.
but where's the mechanics for that? There we go. Walking between worlds. To step sideways, a werewolf need to meditate on a highly reflective surface, such as a clear pool of water or a mirror. When a character attempts this, roll the character's gnosis. Gnosis does not exist in 5th edition Werewolf, and so on. So we'd have to use something else. I think in 5th edition you just use the right to do it, right? Then we have looking into it would basically be at a +3 with the difficulty, so it's usually difficulty 9 to look into the Umbra the same way, and you roll. I think it's like Primal Urge or something. Where was it?
Definitely not skills that we have.
Yeah, I know. It's old editions, right? In this case, the equivalent, I think, would be Wits and Occult with high difficulties. I would peg it to, because it's very difficult to look in, even if you're just peeking, right? And that also motivates the getting of the gift, because that makes it much easier to look in, right? I feel like that's
Okay,
a good
I will take the willpower damage
So-
just to skip over this.
difficulty. How about 6 to look into the Umbra normally? Yeah.
Is the shiny surface rule still in effect or not?
What do we think, you guys? Is the shiny surface rule still in effect or not? Because otherwise you can't go
Honestly-
into the Umbra without the right.
Tiny surface rule.
I don't. Why? Without the gift, sure. But with the gift, that seemed irrelevant.
Is there anything... I think the right would make it easier to step into the Umbra, basically, but you could do it by looking
Hey,
at
you want to say
something
we
shady.
can try without the right? I'm sure that's
Yeah.
incredibly dangerous, but
Yes. Yes, it would be.
Although, if we are going with the shiny surface rule, this will probably be the easiest it'll ever be because we're in a diner. There'll be shiny aluminium everywhere.
Yes,
well, I
there
think it's
is.
got to be big enough to be moved into.
Yeah, no,
Right?
as long as you see a shiny surface, you can meditate on it and step sideways. But when you step sideways, it's incredibly visible and incredibly supernatural for any onlookers, because it literally looks like the air itself starts behaving like it's a surface of water, and you step through it and it gets all ripply.
That's
stuff.
what I mean. You can't just.
Do that.
Oh, the air turns into water and you step through it.
Yeah,
Okay. That makes sense.
but it's
It's very visible.
nothing
very
you want to
odd.
do in a diner in front of everybody else, unless there is like a bunch of black spiral dancers coming at you. Because then maybe you want to do it.
Yeah, you wanted to have done it last week. Sure, I will take the willpower damage to activate.
You've taken a lot of
Senses-
willpower damage lately, haven't you?
I have. I'd like to recover some of it at some point, but
Yeah.
that's what it takes.
Don't we have ambitions and stuff in this game?
No,
again?
not in this system.
Ah! How do you recover willpower in this? Let's have double check.
And you start a new session.
Oh,
The way I've
yes. And then you recover your... Oh, but it is a new session. Oh, have you done 4 willpower points already? Like this session?
No.
Okay, so you should start
Should I have taken 3 of those off?
Yes.
There are also certain
Well,
powers you
take
can
2 of them
do,
off because technically you've spent 2 willpower points so far this session.
Yes.
I think there are also powers you can use to recover willpower for others. So there's
Yeah, I
like
think
a
Luke
song.
has
Yeah,
one.
yeah,
One of the
there is.
songs you can use to
Yeah.
recover other people's willpower, I believe.
Yeah. But every session you do recover superficial willpower equal to the highest of your composure or resolve. So, anyway, we're going to have Miles. Oh, before we do that, I just noticed the time. Since we had all those discussions, should we take a break for 5 minutes?
See you in a sec. I'm gonna grab something.
Okay, then.
Something.
We're back from the break. All right, and you're back. Yes, you're all... So when you're sitting in this diner and you have your frostbite, for those of you who haven't experienced that, I think I'm looking at El Duende here, because I don't think you've been in this kind of cold.
No, I have not.
So you have these very numb fingers and toes, right? And
Yeah.
you don't really feel... I mean, they're cold, and it's iffy to walk on them because they feel like icicles. But the real pain comes when you get inside and blood starts flowing into those extremities again. It feels like 1,000 little needles stabbing in there. And
Oh,
it's
that
just like,
sounds fun.
But that's a good sign, because it means that you're regaining sensation, because you literally can't feel anything in your fingertips when frostbite starts setting in. Which is basically what was happening to you guys. You were starting to get hypothermic, so... It wasn't bad enough to actually be life-threatening, but yeah, you're probably sitting there and going, I don't know how many of your characters might have experienced that level of frostbite. Probably some, because New York can get cold during the winters.
And Jake's been homeless for 2 years, so definitely
So,
him.
Yeah, probably, yeah. But maybe not Miranda so much.
Yeah, maybe not Miranda. Definitely not Miranda.
Miles is gonna call New York very long distance, reverse charges and everything. And you're starting the call, and you can hear the signal going through. Once, twice, 3 times, and then click, 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 boo.
I was like,
Now we
We
were.
were talking.
I said to Bryce, have you got your Black Fury's number?
Do I?
I don't know, do you? Probably not, because this was
Probably
not
not.
expected at all.
I guess there is also... We could try to meditate, try and get answers that way.
We need a way to quickly switch out tokens between your different forms, so we can have the wolf form of Jake there. Anyway, Miranda was
Yeah,
looking
remember-
around
yeah.
to look into the Umbra, right? To get some sense of things.
Maybe if there's a person who knows some of the real lore of the world in the village,
Could
maybe I
be.
could try and talk to them.
You will see a waitress. She's going through here and helping out, and she's coming up to you guys, in fact, with a stack of pancakes and some maple syrup for you, and that's basically what she expects that you will have with the pancakes. You don't have anything else but pancakes, right? That's not how it's done. Maple
Bacon?
syrup. Yeah, sure.
They'll kick us out.
Oh, that's fine. Bacon is fine. You might have noticed on the menu, by the way, that for like the lunch menu and such, you can actually get raw meat here.
Raw meat?
Yeah.
That's fucking weird.
Do you want some, Jake?
Jake is salivating.
Yeah.
But
I don't know. What do you think? I just look at you. The second you mention the raw meat, I sit up and just look at you directly.
looking into the Umbra, Miranda,
Yeah.
this town looks... Just the vision of the town in the Umbra. It looks very tired. Like the houses are sagging a bit. And the streets are almost like black with some tar strokes instead of the tire strokes. It's like tar. And down the road, not too far away, you can see a gas station. It says Omicron Oil on it. And it is terribly dark in the Umbra. Like a living, pulsing thing that almost has tendrils coming out of it, trying to see
Worm shit.
things.
Is that something I've seen from other gas stations, like in New York, or is this
Nope.
one real bad?
Nope, that is not. This thing is bad. There is also this woman who just gave you the pancakes. There's almost a black sludge on the back of her head, dripping
Like an oil
slowly.
slick?
Yeah, dripping slowly after her as she walks, and just evaporating from the floor. And
That's-
her face is really emaciated in the Umbra.
That's not good at all.
A cult? To try and figure out, like, this doesn't seem like a possession. As far as I can tell, or do you want me to roll for that? It just-
yeah, I do want you to roll to that, because this is not your everyday thing. So
That's fair.
yeah.
Does my buddy help me with this roll or not? Probably not.
Probably not. No. Yeah, that's probably the case. 6 successes. Miranda knows everything about the Umbra and bad things in the Umbra.
I'm good with this, but I could not hit 11 successes in combat, even if I cheated.
Clearly. Yeah. You would say...
Is this something I can help with?
Oh, probably, yes. You would call this... What would you call this?
How fucked up is fucked up.
So... This thing... You think that she has been too close to for comfort to some kind of psychomachia.
For the layman?
For the layman, that's a bane of terror and despair.
Ah. Okay, that makes sense. I understand now.
Okay.
She's been in the vicinity, and not just momentarily, but again and again. It's an everyday thing for her. But she is
feel
not
like-
possessed herself.
We should stalk this person, I think.
It's just like, I'll try to get her attention, and even though I'm still not in a great form to be talking to people,
Yeah.
I'm just be like, hey, we're looking for the... Sorry, just looking for some creature comforts after traveling so while. Is there any good stuff at the servo? Oh, the food's here is great. We're just looking for anything.
Yeah,
Just-
Bryce, with your 7 dice of insight, will immediately notice that this waitress is, in fact, shall we say, somewhat distracted. She's, yeah, she's not quite paying attention to you, and in fact, there's a lot of anxiety in this woman. She's middle-aged, maybe 35, and definitely there's so much anxiety there.
That failed.
Yep.
Okay, you kill her.
You have
Come
no
on,
clue about nothing. You miss it completely because you're munching on a pancake, aren't you, Jake?
Yeah. That.
Just say, oh, it's fine then. Thanks for the pancakes and the syrup.
Yeah, okay, yeah. She's not really paying attention. She's not really
Yeah.
there.
Once she's out of earshot, I'm just gonna look around and just say to you guys, okay, something really fucking was wrong. I will try to do a quick sketch of what I saw, what she looked like,
Mm-hmm.
because that's something I can do, and just pass that around just so people could see that how bad that looked, and also the very wrong feeling I'm getting from the station. I don't know whether it's the owner, whether it's something that happened there.
The
It
owner,
seems like
I
an
mean,
act.
Luke doesn't look possessed or anything like that at all.
No, the owner of the servo. I'm talking
Oh,
about.
yeah.
Whoever's running the servo, maybe they're part of it, or
If Jake is
It's-
also
it's-
shown an image, he just whines at it.
yeah. I'll just say, because what I saw, you said it looked like there was tendrils coming out of the servo into the village.
Yep.
That's that's the description.
Yep.
Did they
like,
look
It's I should
like, did
say
they
like a. It's not like a tentacles from a like an octopus,
more
but
like
rather
a root?
yeah, like a fungus trying to spread out.
Okay. I don't know whether that's literally meaning it's
First
poisoning the
down,
ground
I
or
understand her now.
Yeah, that's poisoning the ground. Yeah. It's like the whatever blackness is in that gas station is trying to reach out and threaten the rest of the town.
Maybe it's got a leaky tank, and the owner knows about it and is.
You would definitely
Convinced.
you would definitely call it the Wormside. New York would have a lot of such places, not necessarily associated to gas stations as such. Most normal gas stations are just gas stations. But if you go to toxic landfill or other places that are characterized by misery and pollution, you will definitely find these kinds of things. That's what you have learned in your training as a pup. With 6 successes.
In that case, it's our duty to try and fix it. If it's something wrong with the tank, or maybe it's just a metaphysical thing, maybe it's the owner. I don't like speaking ill, but a human affected by that sort of thing
Maybe
could
the owner's
do a lot
aligned
more
with it.
could do a lot more damage than a bear, especially over over a town like this.
We've been dropped into a western and we have to clean up the town.
Yeah, we barely speak the language.
I almost feel like we just got into a situation of a little bit creepiness that has settled over the diner. Something is wrong in this town, isn't it?
Did I manage to attract any spirits that I could talk to, or were they avoiding the town generally as well?
Yeah, they're avoiding the town.
Okay.
Yeah. That waitress seemed.
Maybe it's
often
something at
wisdom.
home. Maybe she's got debts.
Maybe.
One of the land companies are trying to mess her up, or I feel bad for suggesting it, but also Tony did say maybe you should follow her. Maybe we should follow her. Just to be fair, we're very visible, right?
Yep.
We're young strangers in this town, natives and Canadians. I don't think we'd be able to blend in enough to be able to follow a person without them. She seemed pretty attentive to me, but I guess whatever that sludge was, maybe it's affecting her in some other way. What do you guys think?
Bork.
Bork.
I lean over and say, Jake, you're a very good boy, and we understand you, so please behave. Shut up and speak like a person. We can understand you.
Okay, what about this? That if we're
Can you?
Yes, we can.
Oh, shit. Wait, this entire time you could have understood me? You motherfucker!
That's. We told you
Going
before.
bark.
We told you before.
It literally says in the lupus section, social tests limited to wolves and Garou. You can speak to us.
Yes.
Shit! Alright then.
It has 2 lines in the lupus thing.
Look, okay, there was misinterpretations the previous session.
Yes.
I think we went over this the previous session.
Yeah, we did.
Alright then. Thank God that you can understand me and I don't have to just go bork the entire session. Alright then, in character. Yeah. Shit, I have no fucking clue. Maybe we should head over to the gas station, see what's up there. And the worst case scenario, we burn it down.
You're snarling and
Bad
scratching a bit.
since we might be here for a while, what about we go? If assuming we've got enough money, we go to the shop, get everybody cold weather clothes, and get a set of clothes that will fit Jake in his normal form. Then we go check into the motel.
What do you mean normal form, doggist?
Shut
Then
up.
we can meditate, see what we can get from the spirit world about what the hell is going on here, and then we'll have a base to operate out of to do whatever we need to do.
I think those are very good points, and we should follow that.
Very well. We're heading off to a motel then.
Unless Bryce has got anything else she wants to add?
No, that seems good. How much money do you have though?
I
A
think the
little bit.
officer said he'd be able to help. Get us accommodation at least. And Miles...
That's true. That's
As well,
true. So we can...
this is 91, so credit cards exist.
They do, yes, absolutely. Of course, they have to use those but they have to use... This is... The one advantage with having Croder with a bunch of truckers is they will be using credit cards for the sake of the truckers, right? Because they're going to pay... They're on the company time, so they have to be able to build the company, and that's usually done through the credit card.
Although, on the other hand, our credit cards will be our credit cards, and once we use them, we leave evidence of us having been here.
Yep.
Wait a minute. Now that I just realized that I can't communicate with you, all right then. Would I know the phone number of my mentor? Would he even have a phone in the first place?
There's a phone here, yes. We've already talked about that.
No, I mean I'm talking about my mentor.
Oh,
Would I know his?
oh yeah. I don't think he ever gave you the number, but because he didn't expect this to happen. Also, Ghetto Fenderson Technologies, not really. They're not fast on that. He must have given you a phone number during the time when he was teaching you. So maybe you can try to call that number.
All right then. After I put on some clothes and do my Hamid form, I'm gonna try and use a payphone. If you'll give me some cash to call my mentor.
All right. The local motel is very small. It has 6 rooms or something. But this is a small village, right? It's really a small place, and you can walk across the entire place in basically 20 minutes. It's not hard at all. Now that you're all looking at the things here in the human world, let's say, in the physical world, you can see there's a new, completely modern service station in the heart of town, very close to the diner, which of course is exactly the gas station that you were looking at in the Umbra. It looks very state-of-the-art, very shiny, very blinky, with neon lights and everything, though not so much during the day, maybe. And then there is a motel not too far away, and you can see that there's also, like, at one end of the town, down close to a lake, there is a bit of a development. You can see basically that it's been clear-cut of forest, and there's a bunch of machines standing around there that are not really being used, or at least the markings of where they're going to start building stuff, but they can't build stuff in the winter, so it's just tarp and enclosures to make sure that people don't go in there and mess with the stuff. But they've at least dug into the ground a little bit and chopped down the trees to get started with the work. And other than that, there is a road out of town, of course, and yeah, you will probably have a road sign there saying that it's like the WtA that is going to the northwest, and the signage on the road indicates that this road is for heavy goods traffic, it's designed for the trucks to drive on. And the rest of the regular highway that you're on, which is not much of a highway here is 1 lane that way and 1 lane back. That's all it is. It's just wide enough to be able to drive faster than 30 miles per hour. You can keep a good speed on these roads if you're a bit reckless and have winter tires. Slippery when wet. It doesn't get wet, it gets icy. So yeah, there's 2 roads out of town, and maybe you will in fact see Mac drive his truck up the northwest road towards wherever he's going.
Okay. Do we have any trouble getting into the motel?
Not really, no. They're gonna be very weirded out that someone is here. Maybe it's
Their
even
job 90% of the
closed.
time is just to sit there and sleep.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be closed actually when you get there because it's not the season at all. But between Joe and Luke, they're gonna rustle up the proprietor and the owner and get some of the local kids to get here. It's gonna be a young native girl who is maybe your age, and it's gonna probably take an extra hour, so it's 11, getting close to lunch. And she's coming there, unless you want to spend your hour when you're waiting for the motel to open up properly, because whoop, there are people who need to use it. Yeah, they will come there with keys and open it up, and yeah, I'll just get the heat going. We really didn't expect any visitors. It's really not in season. Who are you? Hi, Bryce.
Hi, I'm Miranda. Sorry, we got a bit lost. Our group got a
Car
bit
broke
lost.
down. Yeah.
But we're glad we encountered the town. It's very lucky. It's a bad time to be out there.
For sure.
Thanks
yeah.
for the heat.
Oh, no problem at all. Yeah.
Yeah. And are we getting 2 rooms? 3 rooms?
You have to decide. With your friend Miles' card, you can afford as many rooms as you need. Maybe not all of them, but rooms out here are not expensive. Let's just say.
The
It's like
demand's low, apparently.
it's half the regular price, basically. So, yeah.
I guess.
We can take 2.
2 for the men and 2 for the
Bryce.
ladies?
Makes
2
sense.
for the boys and 2 for the girls.
Yeah.
Oh, so you want to take 4?
Also, plus, how are we managing the Jake situation once he's turned back? Because if anybody else sees him hominid, we're going to need an explanation for where he came from.
Alright, here's what Jake says about that situation. How about maybe we put the clothes out somewhere away from the rest of the group, maybe in a more isolated area, so that I'm just a random other guy, not with your group, really. Could work.
Have you
I
rolled
mean-
to switch back yet?
Does he have to roll?
Right now we're just here.
Oh, it's actually 0 rage die, so you just do it. But you just click on it.
Yeah.
Maybe wait until we're like in the hotel room.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you have any clothes for him?
That's what Miles said. We went and bought some.
Oh, so that's what you spend the morning doing. Yeah. Okay. Some extra clothes for Jake. And
Winter
Jake
clothes for the
can
rest
turn
of us.
back finally to Hamid in the motel room. And yeah, there you are. It's about not quite noon yet, but at least the sun is up.
Cool.
Yeah.
Alright
Okay.
then, I might actually head to the gas station, check it out.
Yeah, I was thinking meditation first, just to get what the spirits have to say, because that might save us a hell of a lot of time. They may tell us, like, do not go to the gas station, they'll take your soul or something.
Or they
Fine.
might say, go to the gas station, or maybe the gas station is just a symptom and a person is the problem. Who knows?
Alright then. So, what do we roll for meditation here?
I'm just having a look at something else here. Oh,
I think
okay.
it was Wit's Occult last time?
Yep.
That makes sense. Oy.
We're gonna meditate and
Holy shit, I actually did pretty good.
yeah, look at you go. Of course, the gauntlet is stronger in the village than it is out in nature, so it's gonna be a 3 if you want to step sideways.
Stepping
Okay.
sideways is for traveling, isn't it?
Yes. I mean, it's when you step sideways, you're physically in the spirit world, and
Okay.
everything you're not that hasn't been dedicated to you, to your body through a rite, just falls off you and lands and just stays in the physical realm. And then you can walk around in the spirit equivalent of this place. Like the motel, the town, everything. Yeah.
Are we stepping
Yeah.
sideways, or are we just
I-
leaping
I-
into the...
I think we should get some advice from our respective guides before we try to spiritually solve this problem. But that's just coming from the cleric of the group. So I'm sure the barbarian will say, "Let's fuck this up right now with fire."
Hell yeah. Absolutely.
Or are you maybe the wizard of the group? You never know.
I'd break through the window right now.
Yeah, I was really interested to try to see how a dog would start a fire, but I'm glad we're not jumping to that first.
You underestimate my my abilities for violence.
No, they are terrifying. I estimate your abilities for tool use in that form.
Look, who says I won't just do it as a naked Hamid?
But yeah, if people don't want to meditate, they don't have to. So we can just go with what we've got so far.
Meditate. I will try. I'll try.
I guess I could try to guide people if that helps. Since I'm pretty good at
Yeah.
it. I don't know if that helps.
Does it? Again?
What was that?
Does it?
Does it-
Actually,
I was
Yeah,
I was saying-
I guess you can get an extra die from the guiding of.
Yippee.
9. Is that a success? I forgot.
I'm
Yes, it
gonna...
is. Why is it a 9? Okay.
Willpower reroll
This is-
that.
Yeah, it's a success.
do it, Bryce.
3 successes.
Woohoo!
Very.
Nice. I'm at 3 successes. Bryce is at 3 successes.
Miles is at 2.
You're kind of fucked.
Spiritually, no one is fucked.
No one is. Okay, so we are looking into the spirit world somehow, are we? Or are we looking into just talking to spirits? What are we doing here? What's the
I
purpose?
think people were trying to reach out to their own,
Oh, your
like-
own. Ah, yes.
like
Well,
their own patrons.
their own patrons and such. Maybe the
Yeah, I
patrons
wasn't-
will.
Either really something. I'm reaching at something.
Please help!
That's all religion is, reaching out for something.
This is 4
Spirits.
pups sitting in a motel room going, please help?
Spirits, heed my
Here's
call.
no form of throwing shit at the wall until something works.
I have a feeling that the waitress is like interacting with someone who is possessed daily, and that's why she looks like that, but I don't know how to solve a possession aside from killing a person.
No, you go into the Umbra and kill the Bane. In
True,
the Umbra.
never done that before.
I know. But that's a theory.
Yeah, that's what the textbook said.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Bryce.
Leave your body, go to the Umbra, and punch the spirit.
Exactly. That's supposed to be it. Ish. So,
Fenris, please help me. I want to punch bad guys real good.
Bryce, you are sitting there and meditating together with everybody else in the room, and as you're sitting there, it might not be Gorgon who turns up, but instead it might be a swirling gust of wind that carries faint whispers. It's a wind composed of voices. There's some dust. It just moves unpredictable. It's moving around you. And it's, yeah, what you of Garou? Ooh, what you need? What? How? Ooh, what you want?
We are seeking guidance in getting rid of what infects this place.
Ah, this place. Oh, bad things. Oh, the evil spirits here now? They moved in. They come from away. From something below. Yes, something old and cold. I smelt the stone, not the earth. It hums, it sleeps, it's waiting.
It's from underground.
Meanwhile, what was Jake's role?
3 successes.
Ah, you feel like you're awesome too, aren't you?
Yeah.
As you're sitting there and meditating, I think it's a typical light with a wick and all that stuff, and it just pops into fire in front of you.
Huh.
And the fire has a semi-transparent face that just appears in the glow. An old person with hollow eyes and sagging cheeks. Who are you, young one?
Jake, I'm a Garou.
Yes, Garou. You're not the only Garou. Why haven't they been here to talk to me for so long? Where are they? You Gale stalkers. You should come here more often into town.
They probably should. Not a Gale stalker, though.
Ah.
By the way, apparently my friend the Fee-Urge here sensed a Bane. Do you have any advice on how to punch it in the face?
What
Very
a
clearly not
strange
a Gale
question.
stalker.
You just claw it? Alright, you're a pup. You are a pup, aren't you? Oh, puppy pup. Yes, you claw it.
That's not the issue. The issue is getting it to claw it in the first place.
Have you never been in the real world?
Like the Umbra?
Yes! What is that what you call it? I don't know what I call your world. The fleshy place.
Yeah.
You have to get out of the fleshy place. Come here to my side.
Alright then. Yeah, I guess I'll try and do that and give that Bane a good...
Meanwhile...
Glad you're speaking on my terms.
Why not? Or should we have... Miles? How well did you roll again?
Ooh.
2. Yeah, it's not gonna cut it. Unfortunately, you're not seeing into things. Unfortunately. But I guess Miranda rolled a bunch of successes, because that's what she usually does. It's 4.
Yeah.
It's a good thing.
It's a good thing, yes. You're gonna see a ghostly rat with hollow eyes and sickly yellow fur and sores that just drip. And it looks at you and goes like, huh? But you can see it.
I'll try to grab it.
If you haven't stepped into the Umbra, you actually can't. So
I'm imagining this was just astral projection rather than stepping in.
yeah, no, it's just you're looking at you've called and you've now looking into the Umbra, but you can't grab it unless you actually step into it. It's gonna be like, hush.
I doubt you're what's wrong with this town. You seem far too healthy.
Aren't you want a little Garou? We're coming. Yes.
Maybe I'm just hungry. I just snarl at it. You look barely a snack.
Can I have a snack?
What do you want for it?
I can tell you things. It coughs up some bile on the ground.
How would I give it? I can't interact with it at all. So what does it mean by?
That's a good question, isn't it?
Yeah. How?
He just wants to gnaw on your soul.
Maybe that's what he wants to.
Yeah. But to be fair, once it makes contact with me, it's fair game. The fair game both ways once it makes contact.
I went to the black place to find snacks, and then and now I know things.
This. How would I normally interact with a spirit like this? If it asked for that sort of thing.
You have not interacted with a spirit like this before, so there is no
Well, no,
normal
it's like
for you.
No, but it's just other spirits ask me to leave out stuff or fix a signpost or light a fence or something. Like,
You can.
this one's asking to be fed.
I mean, it depends. If it's a bane, it will probably ask you for,
To do something shitty.
Yes, it's scratching itself behind the ear. I think with your amazing successes and everything, this is actually a wild spirit, like a rat spirit, that has been tainted by the worm and is slowly being taken over by it. It's not a bane yet, though.
It's not a bane yet. Is there... To be fair, I'm connected to a weaver spirit, which is...
If
the
you could step
opposite.
sideways into the Umbra and heal it with like regular physical, how you put band-aids on people and heal the
Could I
sickness.
try that? Could I try to step?
You can try to step. Do you have a shiny surface that you can look at?
I'm sure there's a window in our hotel room.
There is.
Or a TV.
Let's see now. I think your problem is going to be that
Or if there's an app from a mirror.
you do not
I think
have
a mirror might be too small.
enough.
I don't have enough dice to do it at all.
Exactly, that's the problem. With Wisdom 2, you would need... You could roll those 2 dice, and if you roll critical success...
Even if I crit, it wouldn't do it.
No, it would, because you would then have 4 successes. But...
Fuck it, we all?
Could I get my companion to try and... If I'm pushing, could I get them to pull?
Your little friend in the phone?
Yes. That's just something they communicate through, but yes.
You know what? Why not? It would make it more interesting. Why not a +2 dice on the roll?
So I'm rolling wisdom?
Yeah, and add extra 2 dice. Or that's a lot. Should be extra 1 die, really. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
No.
Nope, not today.
Wow.
That's
Amazing.
good. Donk.
Yep. You're like, gonk.
Nothing happens.
Nope, nothing happens. It's hard stepping sideways.
I guess this is a rat, so it probably... I guess I could try to feed it gossip.
You could, yeah.
The only gossip that I have that would be interesting to a rat is the fact that the totem in Central Park isn't of a rat, even though it's supposed to be. It's of a mouse.
What's a Central
is
Park?
A great can almost on the other side of the world from here.
Oh.
Because I heard that from another rat.
And
spirit.
they have mouse totem?
Yeah.
Pathetic.
That's what they said. That's what the rat said as well. Seemed a bit.
Rat was right.
Like, why would you go for a mouse when a rat's just so much better, right?
True.
All right. What do you want to know? You can ask one question. One question for one tidbit.
Can I cut off? No. How do I cut off the influence of what's underground from this town?
Don't go. I never go there. No, terrible. No.
You're talking about the roots, the black roots.
I don't go there. No.
You must answer. I
Yeah.
asked the question.
How do you cut off your great spirit magic? Yes. Great spirit cleansing needed. Yes.
I'm assuming it's at the and I
don't
described
know. It's
the
so many.
corruption
I'm
of
just-
the gas station.
I'm just a rat. I don't know how you do this.
No, I'm not asking you how to do it. I'm just
Where?
is it coming from?
Where are they
Like
coming
where
from?
is the point where it meets the village?
They come from
Is it a basement somewhere?
it's people. Furless, two legs. They come with machines and things and dig and build and
Yes, I know
spread.
the toxic nature of the mine. I'm talking about the village.
Yes. Yes, the ice dagger talks to them.
The ice dagger.
Yes.
Is that like a mountain?
You're asking him?
I'm thinking to myself what a rat would consider an ice dagger,
You have
and
no
I doubt
idea.
it means it literally. Yeah. Spirits don't normally mean things like.
They're spreading near everywhere. You should leave. You should leave this place. Go far. Better there.
So the two legs that are poisonous, they bring it home. They bring it to the village.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
It's all from the big machines with round feet. And they go up, and down, and they go here, and they go there, and it's dig and dig and dig. And now the cold fire, the cold black fire comes.
Thank you. Hopefully you can escape whatever's happening.
I'm so sick. I'm so sick. That's the last you hear from that poor rat spirit before.
I tried.
Yeah,
If I could help it, I would.
no doubt. While you were meditating, noon hits this little place. And when noon hits this little place, let's just say. Why is it doing that? Okay, there.
Snow?
Yes! The blizzard has started. It's gonna come down heavily indeed outside. You can go outside, but it's gonna get doubt condition-y. Does anybody know? I'm sure Domi knows
It's
what
like-
a whiteout is.
It's like when you struggle to. It's so
Isn't that
snowy that you
thing
struggle to see, I'm guessing.
Yep. Yeah, the sight is limited to 20 yards or so because it's just so much snow coming down. And it's
Mhm.
very hazy in the air. And that together with the actual howling winds means that it, like, with the wind chill, you're no longer at minus 26. You're like at minus 50 or so. So, frostbite sets in really fast if you don't have proper clothing. But you went to buy proper clothing, so that's nice.
Yes.
But you want to cover
you,
up, like,
Miles.
every little piece of skin has to be covered. Like, you have to have something over your mouth. Like, everything has to be covered because it gets really nasty in these kinds of conditions. And if you get frostbite and get cold, you die within a matter of minutes, basically. It's lethally cold.
With looking that up, how far away are we from the gas station?
I don't think you can quite see it, but you can go there. It's not that far.
We should
I'm
break.
just thinking if we want, it's probably going to be open, but
Yeah.
the door's going to be closed. But I just mean we are so much less likely to encounter people going to the gas station right now. So maybe we
Yeah,
can
let's
figure
go.
out.
Let's do
Like,
it.
there's less likely for witnesses to just walk up just in case right now.
Did we
Jake.
establish if Jake is phoning his mentor or not?
No,
We'll
we've
try that.
done the
Get a phone
meditation
number.
now. We've done the meditation now, so.
Didn't you say he didn't have his a phone
No,
number?
I think you
for
have
him?
the phone number, but you haven't called him yet because you have done the meditation.
We can
we
do
try
that
to-
at the. Yeah.
With that, my friends, I think this is probably the... Wait a minute, we have... Yeah, this is the perfect time to pause the story.
Yeah.
I'm like, how long are we? Yeah, for
Exceptional
next
right-
week, and I suggest our dear audience, please follow the channel, sacrifice to the Weaver Gods by commenting, subscribing, ringing the bell icon, and everything else like that. That's what I suggest.
If you don't, we'll boil your testicles if you have them.
Okay then. Apparently, that's what we're gonna. It's easy to get offenders. It's easy to get offenders.
Yeah.
He can't help it.
Exactly.
Oh.